If you know that they're not right for you, but your body still wants them back, this isn't love. And this is the part that most people just don't understand. You know that someone's not right for you. You can see the patterns. You even tell yourself, I'm done this time. But then something happens. You start thinking about them again. You feel that pull. And there's just that part of you that just wants to go back to them. And that's where the frustration comes in, because it just doesn't make any sense. That gap between what you know and what you actually feel is where a lot of people get stuck. If you're feeling emotionally stuck in a relationship, but you don't understand why you're reacting in that way, that's exactly what I'm going to break down for you in this video. Because what's keeping you attached to them isn't actually that person. It's actually what your body has learned throughout that relationship. So your mind might be ready to move on, but your body just hasn't caught up yet. So if you're new here, I help you interrupt and understand those patterns at the root cause. And if this feels familiar to you, there are tools that I have that can help you with this. The link is in the description. So when you're wanting to understand why you know someone's wrong for you, but you just still can't let go of them, please understand that what's happening at the root of this is there's a split between what you're thinking and what you're actually feeling. So essentially your brain has updated you. It's saying to you, this person is not right for you. You know that this relationship doesn't bring you happiness. But on the other hand, your body just hasn't caught up with it yet. And that's where you end up with that conflict where I know I shouldn't want to be with this person, but your body is still literally craving to be with them. So at the heart of it, it's like your mind has moved on, but your body's still stuck in that same old pattern. And if this resonates with you, you should also watch another video that I've made called Why You Still Miss Them Even Though They Treated You Badly. And in that video, I give you deeper explanations as to why this happens, and I'll link that video in the description. You know, that conflict between what your mind knows on the one hand and what your body's actually feeling is one of the main reasons why insight alone is not enough to actually move you through that process. When you're feeling stuck, you actually need something that works with your nervous system to break those patterns. And that's exactly what my attachment reset toolkit is designed to do. Another reason why you feel so attached is because of the intermittent reward that you were given within that relationship. And what I mean by that, you weren't given constant affection and constant love. It was very on and off. So those moments of unpredictability wires in an even stronger attachment than what a consistent behavior would actually give you. So it wasn't the good moments that actually hooked you and got you so attached to that person. It was actually those moments of unpredictability that's caused that strong attachment that you're finding so hard to let go of. The thing that's probably hardest for you is the fact that you know that you really should have let go of this person, and it's good to know. But the trouble is, that whole thing of knowing you should do better but not being able to becomes another loop. It's another thing that you're just stuck in and you're just thinking about constantly. Understanding is important, but you've got to move beyond this and get out of this cycle where you're just thinking, I know I should be doing better. So you're not stuck because you don't understand what you should be doing. The reason why you're stuck is because you've developed certain patterns. Your body will respond to the pattern that it knows and is familiar with. But I really want you to remember that any pattern that you've learned, you can unlearn, and you can replace that with a new pattern, a new healthier pattern. Healing is not about forcing yourself to stop thinking about that person. It's not about pushing your feelings away. It's about working with your body to develop new patterns. For a very long time, I was stuck in this same pattern where I just couldn't move forward after a relationship ended. And I've moved through that now, and I'm here to help you on this journey. And that's exactly why I developed the Attachment Reset Toolkit. It's designed to help you break those patterns that are keeping you stuck and we're going to break them at a nervous system level. This is not just about talking. This is about actually getting to the root cause of why you're stuck and why you're finding it so hard to move on. Once we start with regulating the body and regulating the nervous system, that's where the real shift starts. And once you get through that, you can actually move forward from there. So don't feel like you failed because you're finding it so hard to move on. I know that feeling, and I know how frustrated you can get with yourself because you know you do need to move on. You know this is not good for you, but on the other hand, your body's just so attached. I'm telling you, there's hope. You can move forward and you can break out of that situation. It's all about patterns. And if you're wanting to understand what your specific pattern is, take the free quiz below, link in the description. If you also want me to do a video on how you can detach from that ex, then comment the word below detached and I'll make that video next. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.